YouTube is full of videos about good knives. It's full of videos about bad knives. It's high time that someone makes a video about weird knives. This is 3 Weird Knives, and I'm your host, JJJinks.
Let's get weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, back with another 3 Weird Knives. Knife number 1. It's round. It is made to look like currency. Yes, $1 US with the Chinese symbol and a rose and a bunch of dimples around the perimeter. It could fool anyone. It's also that thick. Well, it's lightweight, and you get a button, and you slide it open, and a little knife comes out. Yes, that's it. Oh, you got a lanyard hole, too. I got this from Wish.com for like $1 and change, and some of the claims that were made in the description was discreet, hidden in plain sight sort of thing. Nobody will ever know you're carrying a knife. Just try not to spend it on anything. I actually am kind of tempted to go to a store and hand this to the cashier, see what they say. Just don't do that in a bank. Anyway, let's have a look at the blade. Well, we have been. It's got a very wide angle to the cut, and it is actually a little bit sharp there. That could do some damage. The top of it is a bit rounded off, and there's almost like a tiger striping effect in the steel there. I guess this is technically like a reverse tanto or sheep's foot style of blade. And the way it works is there's these little bumps on the bottom. You can almost you can see there's like a track mark where the sprung, I guess, bearing or whatever that is kind of drags across those dimples. So you could, I guess, stop it. Yeah, you could. Oh, no. It's got a little bit of a detach, I guess. But, yeah, technically you could just poke it out that much if you wanted to. But it easily slides in and out. I just pushed it down and in it went. It's kind of cute from this angle. It's like a turtle. Kind of curious how it's made, though. It feels kind of like it's one piece. I think it's aluminum. Yeah, I think it's aluminum. I just marred it a little bit because aluminum is soft. So I'm guessing it's cast in one piece, and then they somehow get the blade in there. Maybe this button like screws in. I can't really move it, so I guess they just cinch it down, and there it is. Kind of interesting. I wonder what other variations there are on this knife coin thing. I know there are tons of knife coin type things out there. I just mean, like, do they have other denominations? And what's up with the Chinese character and then USD? And you can also use it in coin flip situations. Is that heads or tails? Here's one that came in a little discreet black box with a golden rose emblazoned on one side. Pretty neat look, actually. Of the 2 options that were available, we got that one. Another Wish.com special. The only information I can make out here, it says pattern steel. What's in it? It's like a medicine gourd.
May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
Oh, we got kind of a lanyard, just kind of wrapped around it with a little loop. So if you wanted to, you could put this on a keychain. Got some interesting decorative beads. I got a black one with looks like some kind of runic yellow symbols, and we got a dimply white one with I think dark brown dimply things. And one big dimple right there. It's kind of like a diseased eyeball. And then we got a little wooden bead, and then a little brass one, and then a brass pin type thing, claspy thing, kind kind of holding it all together. And another loop where the string is coiled. So where's the knife? Well, again, hidden in plain sight. So if you're a big fan of gourds, you grab the stem and it unscrews. Almost an invisible compartment there. See how flush that looks? That's pretty impressive. Well machined, actually. And bam, there's the knife. So this blade is kind of interesting. It has a fake Damascus kind of look to it that's just kind of stamped into the steel. So you could feel it. There's a little bit of texture to it. And I'm actually holding the knife upside down. This is the proper orientation because the cutting edge is on the bottom. So it's kind of a hawkbill type of knife. Reverse trailing point, perhaps. It's got a singly ground edge. That grind is not very good looking, which tells me it was probably done by hand. The blade sticks into the base of the gourd stem in this, I guess, a piece of brown wood. Looks like it has a rat tail thing. And the inside is hollowed out. So this could also double as some kind of a capsule that you can put medicine into, I suppose. So it's an interesting way to conceal a weapon in plain sight. I would be concerned about this coming loose if I were to use this as a keychain. A solution to that would have been to put a little O-ring in here, so it could act as almost like a compression lock kind of deal. Like a lock washer. Yeah. So that is knife number 2, the gourd knife. The last knife comes from one of my favorite brands, M-Tech USA. Its tactical headquarters in Secaucus, New Jersey. Hey, I gotta look up that address and see if I go over there, do I get a factory tour? Oh, that would be kind of sweet, actually. Anyway, let's get to the knife. There it is. There's a couple of reasons why I got this. Number 1, it looks goofy as hell. Number 2, I'm actually kind of a fan of non-functional things that look like they should function for something. And in this case, we have this doohickey, I don't know. I guess it sort of reminds me of something you would see in like an old Erector set. Remember those? Anyway, let's do a walk around. You got this sort of fuller cutout up here that really makes the whole thing kind of look like the face of a Cylon. Or, as my girlfriend said, RoboCop. Now, if only they made one in like RoboCop colors, that would be awesome. Well, we got a deep ride pocket clip, and we have this gap back here with these little tabs, which means you could probably use that as a bottle opener. And it's got 2 of them, so ambidextrous bottle opening. But the pocket clip is not movable. It is liner locked with assisted opening, and the centering is actually pretty good. I think it's got Teflon or nylon spacers in there. I can't tell. There's something metallic, small and metallic, right there in the pivot. I wonder what that's about. And you get a flipper tab. The lockup is good. So M-Tech brought its A game. And you get a lanyard hole down here and a mystery hole up here. Like, what's that for? Obviously you put your keys on it, but then when you go to open the knife, the hole is obstructed. See? The only thing I can really think of is maybe that's something you can like hang it on a nail or something on your wall. This is one of the goofier M-Tech knives I've ever seen, but very artistic. Comfort-wise, it's not there at all. It's a thick stubby thing, and there are hot spots everywhere. I can definitely feel the pocket clip. The flipper tab curves down, jutting into my finger. This is not a comfortable knife at all. And it's just huge. I mean, I know Spyderco knives have that bulge for the spider hole, but this is ridiculous. I would actually, if I seriously had to carry this thing, I might actually just cut out the bottle opener part. I wonder how that would affect the hand feel, though. I don't know. And it's highly collectible because it comes in other colors. Check it out. This one's tricolor. We have kind of the same color bottle opener. Yeah, that's a pretty exact match. But on this one, the blade is a sparkly green. It's a sparkly green Cylon. And you got the green accent piece. And then you have the old Florida Gators colors, orange and blue. It's a nice vibrant blue with a construction orange. Only this one is back to two-tone, but it has a different color for the bottle opener than the other two. And as far as I can tell, I think these are the only 3 in the series. I picked up these 2 at my local flea market, went online to see what people are saying about it, because I was interested in that. Not good things. And discovered that they made the black and gold colored one. So now I have the trifecta. Are there any more out there? I hope so. Will I ever actually carry one and use it? Nope. But they look cool. Thanks for joining me on this episode of 3 Weird